Hi ladies, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and I so value and appreciate you, and I understand that our time is precious. So I want to bring to you something of value. I want this channel to be a community where us women can feel liberated to be ourselves, can feel, the freedom to ask questions, to comment, to interact, to just really find this space to be informative and valuable, and really a place of growth and development, to become the better versions of ourselves. And I really hope that this channel blesses you. And once again, I want to say thank you and welcome to watching this video. So hopefully you'll get some value from the content that I'll be sharing today. And I'll be sharing a little bit about a topic that is very close to my heart. And it's got to do with our self-image. And our self-image can be quite fragile. But I feel like unless we start to change how we view ourselves and how we see ourselves, we will constantly get the same results in our life. So the question I have for you today is, how do you see yourself? When you look in the mirror, when you think about you, who do you see? How do you represent yourself in your mind? So I want to touch on these points today, and I want to speak to the part of you that already knows that you are meant for more. I know what that feels like, ladies. I know what it's like to want more, to want to experience more, to want to add value to this world, to want to have a voice. And I'm here to share with you today that you are valuable, that you are, you have the ability to impact your world, whatever that looks like for you. But you can't do it until you change the way you see yourself. So I want to give you a bit of a roadmap today in this video on how and what that may look like for you. Now, I don't know if you've heard of the book Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. It is such a classic. And basically he teaches simple but life-altering truths around this concept of self-image. And he posits that we do not act according to who we wish we were, but we act according to who we believe we are. Now, Maltz himself was a plastic surgeon, and he noticed something quite fascinating. So some women whose faces changed on the outside, so meaning the work that they've had done on the outside, bloomed on the inside, so it reflected that change. While others stayed stuck in old patterns even after a perfect procedure. Now, the difference wasn't what the mirror was reflecting back. It was all in the mind. The picture that she held of herself in her own mind. So it doesn't matter what's going on externally when we try and change us as women, unless we change the mind, the way that we view ourselves, our external environment will remain the same. Now, our image is like the control center. It's like it's what controls our life. And so your brain behaves like a goal-seeking guidance system, and it steers you in the direction towards the picture that you repeatedly hold about yourself. Isn't that crazy? What are you saying to yourself? I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. Who am I? Blah, 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 fill in the blanks. I know we've all, to one capacity or another, experienced these negative self-talk. And I'm not just saying this as a fluff information. It is so critical to the results. If we want to change the results in our life, we have to change the way we A, talk to ourselves, and B, the way that we're actually viewing ourselves and how we see ourselves. We need to let go of old representations of the way that we see ourselves and the way that we hold that image of who we are internally about ourselves. You know, what are you saying to yourself? Are you saying that you're a woman who speaks with calm, grounded power? Or are you saying, who am I? Who's going to listen to me? Whatever you've learned to say about yourself, this is the most amazing thing. So our brain is malleable, and there is that brain plasticity that occurs. That means that we can alter the neurochemistry within our brain, change the way that we perceive who we are. And we can change that within a matter of minutes, according to that Dr. Bruce Lipton, sorry, it just slipped my mind for a second, but Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about our ability, the body's ability to change our neurochemistry by our thoughts. And the cells on a biological level, on a cellular level, our bodies have been created in such a phenomenal way that we have the power and the ability to change our neurochemistry. It's just mind-blowing. It's fascinating. So I just want to encourage you today, ladies, that whatever you've learned, you can unlearn, you can relearn, and you can change it for your good. I don't care where you've come from. I don't care how bad you've had it in life. We all have the capacity to change the way we view ourselves and see ourselves. And so beginning today, you can become the creator, the director of your own self-image. How? You might ask. Well, first you've got to interrupt the practice of failure. You've got to interrupt you've got to walk on a different path. You've got to stop walking the same path. You've got to take a different direction. You've got to create different neural pathways because you've already outworn the old. So now it's relearning new pathways. This will take practice. It is possible. And, you know, Maltz said that we must rehearse our identities every single day. It's not good enough we do one day and say, you know, I am amazing, all these affirmations, but yet deep down within us, we don't believe it because we haven't shifted anything. We're just repeating mantras over and over and over again. We go on autopilot. In order for us as women to create the change that we want, this needs to be a repetitive business. This needs to be a disciplinary action every single day. Whether we feel like it or not, this is who we are. We've determined ourselves to be this woman, whatever your identity is, whether you are a woman who declares that she is confident and bold, that she doesn't care what people think about herself. Whatever identity you attach, you rehearse every day. Now, I want you to understand that your nervous system learns from vivid experience, whether it's real or imagined. So I don't know about you, but I know that I want to continue to rehearse the woman that I'm continually becoming. And I know that self-image is shaped by repeated words. Words create our world. So when you start to speak out this woman and start to believe in her and start to embody her, you watch over time, this belief will become who you are. You know, start speaking to yourself with honor and respect. Don't put yourself down. I know we've all been there. We've all done it. We have good days. We have bad days. But I'm here to tell you that we have the capacity to rise up and unleash the amazing worth that we truly are as women. We need to start to embody her. We need to start to respect who she is and really value who we are. So I want to encourage you today. How do you see yourself? Is it negative? Is it positive? Is it serving you? And if it's not, it's time to implement a new strategy to becoming the woman that you want to become. I encourage you to have a read of Maxwell Maltz's Psycho-Cybernetics. It is phenomenal and it is groundbreaking and life-changing. And I'd love to hear in the comments, what are some of your struggles that you've been wanting to overcome, that you've been struggling with for years but can't seem to shake off? Or what are some victories that you've experienced in your life? I'd love to hear these comments. I'd love to have that interaction going within this channel of, just our victories and our struggles and, the highs and lows of being a woman and what that looks like. I just really want to encourage you. And I also want to encourage you, ladies, to also pop down in the comments below just some things that you'd love to learn about, that you'd love me to teach on, that you'd love me to share and add value to you. I'd love to be here and support you on your journey. And once again, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And I hope that there has been some gold nuggets in there for you to be able to implement, and some content that has opened up your awareness to changing. So thank you so much. I value you, ladies, and I can't wait to just share some more great content on this channel. Okay. Mwah. Love you guys.